Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Looking now at some numbers for John Collins.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 4 spot. And for Utah, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Williams. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely. Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Shoots. Rebound, Utah. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Sexton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Outside Williams. George with the screen on Bridges. Back to George. Kessler the screen. George passes to Kessler. He gets it in there. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, I love to see that kickback pass.
Yeah, even when the defense is able to slow down that first attacker, a lot of times that trail defender is late getting into the picture.
The free throw drops for Towns. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. shoots again, and he lays it up and in. Towns has got 5.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Yes, Tim. Get ready, everyone. To see yourself on the screen and to do it.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, is tough. George, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. They need this. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Hart.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Markkanen. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. And coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't it?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
That free throw good from Markkanen. Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
He's off on the second.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Bridges. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And so it's New York with it after the basket by Utah. Bridges off target at the rim.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Williams finds Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
George against Hart. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by New York. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Here's George after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz dancers.
Now it's checked in for Utah. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. John Collins, third.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Here's Sexton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Outside Collins. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Towns, uncovered, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And it's George missing. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson. George passes to Collins. George against Brunson. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Kessler finds Markkanen. Down low, Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Collins.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's McBride. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Towns, a screen on George. Here's McBride. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Anunoby against Collins. Shot clock at 6. Sexton the pass to Kessler. From deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Towns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bridges passes to Towns. Over Kessler. The kick out to Anunoby. Knocks down the three ball. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's George on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And he knocks down the first one. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
First free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Lyons checked in. Payne hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Clarkson. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And he makes that one.
Yeah, we know Collins is great from distance, but I'd like to see him inside even more up.
Now here's Payne. 11 points last game. Towns down low. He's guarded by Collins. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Now Clarkson, his scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. That one goes. Count it.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Payne looking around. Sims dishes to Payne. A rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Clarkson. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Stolen. Outside, Sexton. Here's Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Jordan Clarkson. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Collins. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Lets it fly from 18. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 5 now.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Clarkson. After New York gets the 3, makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sims. Eubanks defending. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Brunson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
No good that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Williams is out there with Collins, and it's Mills. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Mills. And here's Payne. To the middle. Here's Huckporty. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
The Knicks leading by 6. Payne passes to Sims. Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. Payne with it. New York needs to get off a shot. Porty, shot's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Clarkson against Brunson. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Collier, he's checked in for Patty Mills. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
A nice shot by Dadier.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clarkson against Brunson. Right side, Williams. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Clarkson. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Clarkson. Sims with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's Payne. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Utah. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Pass to Clarkson. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Clarkson, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. Clarkson's got 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Payne. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Dadier. Pass to Sims. It's picked off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Luke's checked in for the Jazz. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Payne. And he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Hart. Scoreless thus far. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Brunson against Williams. Clarkson surveying the floor. Back to Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one good from Clarkson.
Good decision to get the ball to Clarkson in that situation. He's made a lot of those in his career.
Anunoby outside. McBride bounce pass. Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
The first one falls. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Second free throw, no good. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Markkanen, and again it's Utah.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Brunson against Clarkson. Over in the corner, McBride. From outside the arc, drains it from beyond the arc. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Kessler, screen on Brunson. Outside, Markkanen. They grab their own miss. Out to Clarkson. And another shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
Here's Clarkson. The Knicks making the shot. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, and over his career, Clarkson has gotten much better about moving the ball.
Clarkson against Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Now Clarkson, he's got 9. Three-pointer, Markkanen. His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Now here's Brunson. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Markkanen against Hart. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Over Brunson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler in the post. Sims there. Back to Kessler. Another shot. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Kessler's got 6.
In this 12, 15, 18-foot area, that's just about the extent of Kessler's range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Several teams changing it up here. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
And here's Payne. 8 points for him. Over George. Payne can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Payne with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen with it. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen looking it over. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Markkanen against Bridges. And again, it's New York. Here's Sexton. He had 16 points in the win against Dallas. Pass to George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
George scores in so many ways. That time he draws contact, but his focus doesn't waver.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
That's good from George. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations. So good to see Markkanen using force on this finish.
Payne kicks to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. And it's Sexton slamming it down.
Yeah, don't let his 6'3" height fool you. Sexton loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bridges against Williams. Payne. No good on the triple.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams passes to George. Kessler setting the big for George. He takes it in. The kick out to Williams. Lock at 6. Kessler screen on Bridges. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Great overlook there. Markkanen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Anunoby. And here is Bridges. He's guarded by Williams. Bridges misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Sexton kicks to George. For the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Now here's Payne. He's got 8. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns sets the pick for Payne. And it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. 26 seconds left in the first half. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Hard against Sexton. One second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half of the game so far. Knicks out front, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at the Knicks, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Let's move on, shall we, to that first half we just watched. Guys, how about Victor Wembanyama?
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lowry Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Utah trailing here. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 2. Now here's Markkanen. Stolen by Anunoby. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Sexton's shot is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Inside, here's Bridges. It counts, and the foul. Keontae George picks one up.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Williams. Here's Bridges. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside, Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. George passes to Kessler. 5 on the clock. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. No good with the triple. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got that one up quick. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Markkanen sets the pick for George. Outside, Markkanen takes the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kessler finds George. Markkanen a screen on Hart. From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got the game tied up here for the Jams.
A lot of confidence from George shooting a 3 early in his career.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jams. Pass to Sexton. George with the bounce pass. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Anunoby with it. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. From deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Marketing is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Towns a screen on Williams. Bridges for three.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. Pushing it up. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Towns.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And this is why people are so high on George. He can take over games with his scoring.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Now, here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. Here's Kessler. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Hart on the wing. Anunoby outside. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
George against Brunson. Now Kessler. He's got 8. Back to Markkanen. And a deep three from George. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Sexton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Anunoby outside. Brunson finds Towns. Bridges outside. And another 3 for New York.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
McBride's checked in for New York. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
New York on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, the defense there just got too close on Clarkson.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And here's Brunson. 12 points for him. To the inside. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Anunoby. Shot by Collins, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
Anunoby, good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Clarkson is screen on Brunson. Sexton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Here's McBride. Off target from outside. Utah's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Jazz making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And then for New York, Sims is checked in. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Payne dishes to Sims. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Hart drops them both. Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 11. And finished off by Collins.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Here's Sims. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Back to Clarkson. Towns against Collins. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
At the top of the key, Sims. Pass to Payne. Now, here's Hart. Stolen by Clarkson.
let's take a quick look at the numbers for John Collins. Averaging about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 47% from the field in the third. Clarkson outside. They set the screen. .149 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Back to Sexton. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The Jazz making a switch here. Preston's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Sims.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Preston. Payne covering. There's a screen by Collins. Driving to the basket. Preston gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Dadier. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dadier's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Collins. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Payne. He's got 8. Pass to Towns. Collins with some nice D. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mills. Then it's Collins. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Clarkson. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
There's a good screen. Payne with the bounce pass.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Toppin throws it down.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he uses the glass on the lane.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To Sims, to the middle. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. To the paint. Here's Sims, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Coming off the pick, Clarkson varies his pace to lose defenders.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. Stolen by Collins. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the first one at the line is good. And Utah making a change here. Juzang's checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. And both free throws good for Mills. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Sims. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Mills. Rebounded by the Jazz. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Sims. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Patty Mills. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Jazz with possession here. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Sensible. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Hart. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Jazz trail by 4. Inside. Shot's good by Sensible. Sensible has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Sims. Hart finds Brunson. And he's finally able to knock one down. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Clarkson. This one for 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Brunson, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Clarkson against Hart. Now, here's Clarkson. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Marketing from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson kicks to Hart. Sims, the pass to Hart. Driving inside. And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Down low, stolen. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And McBride gets it to go. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
At the top of the key, Sims. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time for dance count. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Let's Substitution on the court.
Now George. Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Markkanen. George knocks a two-pointer. Another miss by Utah. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And 12 points for OG Anunoby.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
George passes to Clarkson. From 10 feet out, another miss by Utah. New York's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number 1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he's good on the second.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Another miss by Utah.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A 12-point game. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, George. Back to Markkanen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Markkanen's got 23.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Anunoby, no good. Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Williams with the ball. Bridges covering. Bridges against Williams. Kessler screen on Brunson. And that one's good, George.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
Brunson outside. Bridges attacking. And the layup falls. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Anunoby against Markkanen. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler screen on Brunson. They get it again. Outside, George. Sexton for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Brunson. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to George. Back to Sexton. In a screen on Hart. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 6. Markkanen on the double team. From deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Over Williams. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns. And that's 21 points for Mikal Bridges. Williams, a screen on Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Cody Williams.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
and a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. 1:30 left in the game. Williams, a screen on Brunson. And here's George. Outside, Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New York.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jalen Brunson.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Colin Sexton. The kick out to Anunoby. Offline with his 3. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Third team foul.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 7. The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Fifth team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. George finds Kessler. And the 3 ball is good. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And the Jazz call time here. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a three, foul, hope for some misses, then make another three. I would not hold out much hope.
Here's Markkanen, a three off the inbound, and no good that time. And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.